Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of Halloweek. And for this episode, I decided that I'm gonna tell you what's been going on around my house recently. So in the last video, I told you my first experience. Well, it was just a ghost story, but it was my first experience, and now today I'm gonna tell you what's been going on recently. So there's a couple things going on. I'm gonna tell you what's been happening to my grandma, and something that happened to my sister. So, but first I'll start with what happened to me. So I was in the bathroom and I was doing something to my face, and I was looking in the side mirror. And I wiped something off my eye for a second, and I looked up for a split second, and I saw a face right next to mine. It was also looking in the side mirror, and it's like it was looking into my eyes through the mirror. And I didn't really care too much because I've dealt with paranormal stuff my entire life, so these kind of things don't really affect me anymore. So, but I wiped it, I was doing something to my eye, I looked up for a second, and then I went back to it, but in that second I looked up, I saw it. And that happened, I want to say a week and a half ago. So things have been kind of starting up around here lately. Usually it gets kind of crazy, and then it gets kind of quiet for a while, and then it goes back up again, and it gets quiet. And it's just been an on and off cycle since I've lived here. And so what happened to my sister was she heard something outside her window. It was moving around, and she could hear little whispers, but she couldn't make out words. And on that same night, my grandma, she was in her room. She sleeps with her light on, and she opened her eyes, and she saw something outside the window. It was a very tall figure. It was just black in the window, and then it came through the window. It didn't break the window or anything. It just passed through it. And then she saw features on it, and it was very deformed. It was very ugly. She said it had overalls, and it went out to choke her, but she grabbed its hands, and she was yelling and screaming, and I didn't hear it, but my sister did, and she ran into the room, and when she ran into the room, whatever it was just completely disappeared. Oh, I didn't explain how my experience looked, how the guy looked. So he had sunken in eyes. He had an abnormally large smile, and he had kind of bluish white skin, and so that's what the guy from my experience looked like. And my grandma, I asked her about it, and she described what she saw as very deformed. He said he had like an eye on his forehead and like an eye on his cheek and a crooked mouth. And so I was telling my friend about this, and he said that there are these evil spirits that look deformed. And another thing that's been going around is that we've been seeing something that looks a lot like me. And it's been using my voice to talk to people. And he said the reason that they do that is so that it can gain the trust of my family members. So I don't completely remember how the conversation went, but basically whatever it is trying to gain the trust of my family members. But in their like normal form, they look deformed, and that's what's been going on. So that's it for this episode. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. See you later.